30 to 52% of nurses are thinking of leaving the workforce due to factors such as retirement, burnout, and stress. If you are an experienced nurse leader who is frustrated from grappling with the demands of your stressful traditional job and you're thinking of quitting nursing for another career, here are 8 mistakes to avoid in order to save yourself the emotional stress, loss of money, and time. Mistake number 1, failing to diagnose the root cause of why you want a career change. It's normal to not be in love with your job every day. In fact, your job is not meant to entertain you, but you probably started out in nursing passionate and excited about the work that you are doing, and as the years have gone past, you've now lost that sense of passion because of the demands and the environment that your workplace has become. What is the real reason why you're considering a career change? It's important for you to make a proper diagnosis of why you're seeking change, because if you don't, you will take all this time and make all this effort in changing your career, and then when you get to plan B, you will realize that the problem still hasn't been solved. I know this all too well from my own experience, having resigned from my job in the past and even decided to quit nursing many years ago. And nowadays, I see many nurses make that same mistake. So when it comes to you, what is the reason for seeking change? Is it a need for flexibility and autonomy? Maybe you've reached that point in your career where you want full control over the work that you do, who you work with, and how you do the work, and you no longer appreciate an environment where you're being told what to do or you're being bossed around? Or is it because you now dread waking up each day to go to work? You no longer feel excited and it feels as if the work that you're doing is not impactful anymore. As a result, each and every day feels as if you're losing a part of yourself, and you are at that stage where you just cannot continue like that anymore. I want you to really sit down and properly think through the reason why you're seeking change, because then knowing the real reason why you're seeking change will help you and it will empower you in taking the next step. If you're getting value from this video, do subscribe to my channel and do me a favor and hit that like button. Mistake number 2. This one drives me crazy. Rushing to spend thousands of dollars on another certification before you've even maximized return on your current investment. I'm passionate about this because nurses, we love higher degrees, and what's said about it is many nurses who get doctorates or another master's on top of the 2 already existing master's degrees that they have is they're not even earning much. I know this because I speak to them many times during the week, and they tell me how much they're earning and how much they've had to take a pay cut when they became nurse practitioners or doctor prepared nurses. So just because you want to change in your career, do not think that running off to get another certification is the solution. Okay, here's what I mean. There's nothing wrong with certification, but if you think another certification is going to solve your problem, then you're wrong, because your situation has to be deeper than just a certification. So yes, if you do go ahead and spend $20,000, $30,000, $45,000 getting another degree and getting yourself deeper into student loan debt, you are an adult. Go ahead and do so. My advice is assess where you are first before you just rush ahead and get another certification. Like, ask yourself, how can you change your situation where you are without spending more money in order to solve the problem? Because you can actually change your career without spending more money, and we'll talk more about that. So hold off on just running off to get more certifications. You probably just need to sit down with yourself and assess your current situation first before you spend thousands of dollars and time away from your family, your loved ones, your life, because this is life that is passing by. So if you do get another certification, make sure it's warranted and make sure that it will bring you value and return on investment. Mistake number 3 to avoid is not stopping to rest and rewire. Take a few months break, change your location. It might be the best thing you will ever do for your career. Taking a break and separating yourself from the situation really will help you put things into perspective. I even suggest asking for 1 month or 2 months leave away, even if it's unpaid, to just go away and rest and think. Again, remember how I said that maybe burnout and emotional exhaustion might be the reason why you're thinking of quitting nursing as a whole. Emotional exhaustion really clouds our judgment. It makes you feel as if the world is coming to an end. But if you actually take a break, other nurses call it a sabbatical, you will be surprised at the things that come out of it. In the past, I've considered making a pivot and quitting nursing as a whole. But after taking a break, I realized that, okay, maybe nursing is not the problem. Maybe it's not that bad. Yes, I know. Nursing is not perfect. And we as nurses, we have contributed to giving it a bad rap, right? But what I'm saying is, take a break, separate yourself away from the daily stress and all the noises around you. Take yourself away from that hostile work environment and the constant stress and the constant demands, because maybe you're that kind of a nurse leader who, even over the years, when you go away on leave, you carry your phone with you because you think you're the savior. You think that people, the workplace cannot function without you. So even when you've gone away on vacation in the past, you've never really switched off because you always want to know what's happening. You want your team to know that I'm here. I want to be the one putting out the fires. I want to be the hero. Just put all that down and just go, just take a break. I remember for me, I took a break. I just walked away from everything and really just took a break from things. And that break really gave me the perspective. It reminded me of why I had gone into nursing in the first place. I fell in love with myself or rediscovered myself. And for many nurses out there, that is what we need right now. Like, you just need to get to know yourself again, because you've gotten lost in all these years and years and years of giving and pouring and always on and never turning off, you know. And I know that I think probably about 82% or more of nurses are women, and this maternal instinct comes naturally to us. It's like you take your maternal instinct from home and then you take it to work, and that just, it doesn't work that way. So just take a break right now, pour into yourself, relax, just refresh. And if you're thinking that, okay, what am I going to do in terms of income? You can downsize. I downsized. This was many years ago, of course. I downsized, sold my car, just took time away, traveled away from home, got to know my continent and to meet new people and started experiencing different things. Give yourself a break. Mistake number 4 to avoid is thinking your feelings are permanent. If you are having a hate relationship with your nursing career right now and you want to change your career, that's okay. Nursing is not a religion. It's not fixed. So don't think that those hate feelings are permanent, because once you've rested, once you've given yourself a break, once you've really taken to contemplate your next move and just reflect on your journey, your feelings will change with time. And that's okay. So be ready to have that love-hate relationship. And I laugh all the time, you know, on YouTube, because I see people say, I quit nursing and I'm never coming back. And I'm like, how do you know? How do you know that you're never coming back? Because, you know, you never know that with your life purpose, it will still lead you back to nursing again. So that's okay too. So even as you contemplate changing your career, don't burn your bridges. Keep your connections and network intact. Mistake number 5 is thinking a new job will solve the problem. Median tenure for a nurse manager right now is 1 to 2 years. So after 2 years, generally, nurse leaders are looking for the next opportunity or the next job. A new job will not solve the problems that you're experiencing right now. I call this concept hopping from one job you hate to the next job you hate. It's like you're like, oh, I hate this place. I'm going to find another opportunity. And then you apply for a new job. You go to that new job. 1 or 2 years passes, and then now you're looking for your next opportunity. This is a sign that you yourself do not even know what you're looking for, and you're not taking the time to sit down and getting to know yourself and then finding an opportunity opportunity that is aligned with who you are. Many adults find themselves in a situation where they're feeling constrained, resentful, and they just want to escape because they do not know their personality type and the environment in which they thrive. When you know your personality, you can now sit down and do the due diligence to work out a career that is aligned with your strengths and your temperament. That way, you can break that cycle of going from one job you hate to the next job you hate. If you want to know more about your personality, you can do the Neris Type Explorer test. And I always recommend this test because it's highly accurate and it's mainly free. Mistake number 6 to avoid is starting again at the bottom without maximizing on your current expertise. Your skills are transferable. So even if you're changing career, do not discard and ignore the skills that you've already accumulated thus far. Instead, take those skills and package them and position yourself in a way that enables you to earn more even when you do change careers. If you play your cards well, you should earn more because people who change jobs earn more than people who stay in one place over the years. Mistake number 7, staying in one place because of fear. Change and pivoting by nature is scary. Embrace it as part of your journey and lean into your faith. Don't let years and years pass you by with you just frozen in the same spot because you're afraid of taking the necessary steps you need to take. The fear will probably not go away until you start taking the necessary action and the steps. And if you're holding back in fear because you just don't know where to start, my advice is do it scared, do the smallest step that is in front of you. And when you take that step, the next step will become clearer. Keep on asking questions, seeking solutions, looking for people who have done what you're seeking to do, asking those people questions and taking their direction. And before you know it, you will find that you've made the pivot that you wanted to make. The last mistake to avoid is not exploring the different avenues of nursing. Your nursing expertise is an asset, so stop undermining it. Why not start consulting on the side and immediately use your nursing skills in order to help other healthcare providers solve their problems? Consulting will help you explore exciting areas and opportunities within nursing that you probably haven't tried to do before. With consulting, you have autonomy and control over the kind of services and work that you do provide. So why not consult in an area that you mostly enjoy? If you're passionate about education, for example, you can help healthcare providers with upskilling their new nurses and implementing educational programs. This might just be the spark you need in order to regain your love for nursing again. If you want to know more about nurse consulting, book a call with me. My calendar is in the description and comments below. Don't be afraid of exploring different avenues of nursing because you might be thinking, what if it doesn't work? Or if you realize that you're actually not passionate about the new opportunity that you're exploring, pivot again. You are the only one who's keeping count. The problem here might be you're taking yourself too seriously. You're thinking that I have to get it right. Well, you might get it wrong, or it might not be perfect. But if you're patient and you stay with the process, you will uncover and discover a passion and excitement for the work that you do. So don't be afraid to experiment. If you found this video valuable, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Again, if you're thinking of transitioning into independent nurse consulting, book a consultation with me. Link to my calendar is in the description and the comments, and we'll see if you're a good fit for us to work together inside the Nurse Consultant Blueprint.